Well, we are now 2 days away from Halloween. Hannah Hendry from the Harrison County Sheriff's Office joins us to share some tips. Thanks for being here, Hannah.
Yeah, no problem.
Yes, ma'am. So Halloween, an exciting time along the coast. A lot of events and trick-or-treating happening. What are some safety tips that you have for our viewers to have a safe Halloween?
So this Halloween is on a Friday, so we actually kind of are covering them from small age up. The younger kids, obviously, it's try to keep with an adult. Adults, keep an eye on your children. You know, it's easy for them to kind of run off and scatter in the neighborhood. Some of the older children, we recommend going out in groups. You know, if you're not necessarily having a parent supervise you anymore, make sure you have a group of people so that everyone can keep an eye on each other. And people on the road, just be careful. There's a lot more traffic in neighborhoods on Halloween, earlier evening into, after dark. So just making sure that they keep an eye out, because you never know when someone's going to run out across the road because kids are excited it's Halloween.
Right. And I know, like you said, kids are excited it's Halloween. And when I was growing up for Halloween, I know a lot of parents used to try to check the candy to see if there was anything in it. Do you guys have that problem here in Harrison County in regards to candy having stuff put in it?
No, not really a problem. We always recommend it's safest to just make sure that kids are waiting till they get home to eat it and that you don't come across anything that more so looks like it didn't come from the store. That would probably be the biggest concern, would be candy that it didn't come from the store. So it's always best just to err on the side of caution, but it's not something that we've really dealt with up to this point.
Okay. And also, it is Halloween, Friday night, fun times. Is there going to be a increased police presence throughout Harrison County?
We'll definitely be out in our neighborhoods more during those trick-or-treating hours, just to kind of help make sure traffic is staying at a slower pace. And then later into the night, it's Halloween, there's going to be probably parties and things like that. So making sure that people aren't out drinking and driving, call a friend, use a ride sharing service, something of that nature. But we'll definitely be out making sure we keep the streets safe.
Okay. And then also when it comes to like vandalism or anything like TPing houses or egging houses, does that typically happen during Halloween?
We don't see it as much on Halloween as we do like homecoming,
okay.
But what we say with that is, if you see something, call us, and kids are going to be kids. Just be kids in a smart way. Wearing masks and running up to people's house in the middle of the night is risky. And then, just make sure you're driving safe and doing the best you can. But if you see something, you can always call us, and we'll go check it out, because that's what we do.
Yes, ma'am. Or is there anything else that you want to leave us with, Hannah, before we wrap up here?
Just, like I said, keep an eye on the kiddos and slow down in your neighborhoods during those hours. That way we can keep everyone safe.
Yes, ma'am.